When we think about clothing, we often focus on practical aspects such as comfort, durability, and style. However, there's a deeper, more spiritual dimension to the clothing we choose for our children. What they wear can influence their sense of identity, their connection to their values, and even their relationship with the divine and the world around them. Clothing as a reflection of values. Clothing has long been a symbol of personal and cultural values. The attire we choose for children is an outward reflection of what we hold dear. If we value modesty, simplicity, or dignity, these qualities can be instilled in children through the clothing we select. Dressing them in ways that align with these virtues subtly communicates lessons about humility, self-respect, and an understanding of their spiritual worth beyond physical appearances. Encouraging a sense of sacredness. Children are often described as pure, innocent, and closer to the divine. The clothing they wear can help nurture this sacred connection. Simple, modest, and clean attire can encourage a sense of inner and outer purity, fostering a mindset of reverence for life and the divine. Overly extravagant or inappropriate clothing may distract from this sense of sacredness, potentially fostering materialism or detachment from their spiritual nature. Promoting a connection to cultural and spiritual heritage. Traditional or culturally significant attire often carries deep spiritual meaning. By dressing children in garments that reflect their heritage, we connect them to their roots and the spiritual wisdom of their ancestors. These clothes can serve as a tangible link to traditions, rituals, and beliefs, grounding children in their spiritual and cultural identities, teaching gratitude and humility. Children are highly impressionable, and their clothing can shape their attitudes toward material possessions. By choosing simple, practical clothing rather than overly expensive or brand-focused attire, we teach gratitude and humility. These spiritual virtues remind children to focus on inner qualities such as kindness, generosity, and love rather than external appearances. Respect for the environment and creation. From a spiritual perspective, the earth and its resources are sacred gifts. The choices we make in clothing our children, whether we opt for sustainable fabrics, support ethical production, or reuse and recycle clothing, can teach them reverence for the planet. This respect for creation nurtures a broader spiritual awareness and responsibility toward the environment and humanity as a whole. Clothing and energy. Many spiritual traditions hold that clothing can influence the energy a person carries. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, and wool are often considered more harmonious with the body's energy than synthetic materials. Additionally, the colors and symbols on clothing can carry spiritual significance. For example, white is often associated with purity, peace, and divine light, while vibrant colors might encourage positivity and joy. A call to thoughtful action. As parents, guardians, and caregivers, the clothing choices we make for children go beyond practicality or aesthetics. They are an opportunity to nurture their spiritual growth and instill values that will guide them throughout their lives. Let's be intentional about selecting attire that uplifts their spirits, honors their heritage, and reflects the virtues we hope they will embody. In closing, let us remember that the clothing we place on our children can be more than fabric. It can be a sacred reminder of who they are and the values we wish to impart. May we approach these choices with mindfulness, love, and spiritual awareness.